Walker. This is Walker Tea Review, where we are bringing you a delight, a treasure, a find from the online tea world. Today we offer to you, this is Adagio.PuerPoe. Poe as in the author, Edgar Allan, I believe, because they do also have a Dante. We're going to go ahead, get this one to start to work, put this one to work. We're going to, I'm putting in, okay, it's going to total up to about a teaspoon, a heaping teaspoon, although it looks like I just keep shoveling it in. In the end, it will all work out. So I'm going to set this aside. No one better, I keep forgetting, you got to put some out to look at, don't I? So that's there. Set this over here. Let's get this one rinsed, warmed up, activated. Yeah. Puers are a unique Chinese tea that have interesting health claims of health benefits, unique taste, and a unique process in that there is a bacterial element, a fermentation involved, like your cheeses and your wines. So we want to let this go to work. Information on steep time says, let me go ahead and just set this up here so that you can look as well. So we can zoom in. I'll try to set this here so we get a stable picture. 212 degrees. 5-minute steep time, as they're suggested. This sample size is offered for $4 from Adagio.com. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cap this so I don't make a mistake and spill this later. Okay, what I find is a lot of your puers have a fairly similar consistent aroma in the dry leaf and in your cup. It's a kind of, it's unique until you experience it for yourself. The closest I can come is a blend of a nut like a filbert, a root, a mushroom like shiitake type of mushroom, kind of blend all of that together. So as we talk about it, we do want to look at our leaf here, our dry leaf, so we're going to zoom in, talk about this. You also will see puer can come in pressed cakes or bricks. This particular puer is loose. It is a dark color. It is a chocolatey, almost dark chocolate color. And quite small pieces here, not really full leaves, pieces that are ½ an inch, some pieces 1/4 of an inch, not much long, nothing that I see that's over an inch, or really nothing over 3/4 of an inch. So again, not a lot to offer or bring out that is new there. So let's go ahead, see if we have something ready here. That's a nice color. What you will notice is a lot of your puers will bring out very dark colors. So let's loosen that up, get that going. Actually, I have let puers sit even longer and gotten a darker color than this. I'm bringing out the bottom because the last few drops are often darker. They've been sitting down closer to the leaf and bring out that last bit of color. So, you know what, I don't want to spread these on the table where it'll be difficult to get them back. So, to look at this color, and we've looked at puer colors before. That is a dark brown. Clarity, although the light passes through, you would be hard-pressed to see anything through it compared to, say, greens or oolongs or even a black tea. You could probably steep and still have some clarity and visibility through it. This one, much more difficult. Okay, so things that we want to talk about here. As we said, we've tried this one here, we've tried this off camera, we've tried and looked at other pu'ers as well. It's fairly consistent in the aroma. What we want to look at here more is how is the body, how is the aftertaste. Okay, so that's what we're going to be commenting on today. Yeah. Now, body-wise, what we note from this, from Adagio's pu'er, it's smoother than some of the others that I've tasted, but it can easily kind of recede towards that kind of watery taste at the end, and that's what we want to steer away from. We want to steep this one for quite a long time. Even my experience with this was I steeped this one for the 5 minutes for the time that was given, and I still came out with a slight watery / mineral taste at the end. I prefer, and I think it's more characteristic, to get a more smoother taste at the end, or as you experience it in your mouth. I want to also talk about the aftertaste that was a positive of this. This one and a lot of your good quality pu'ers, at the end they have a kind of, how should I say, it's almost a cooling sensation. It's almost a minty cool, so that you swallow, you open your mouth, you let a little bit of air in, and it's not just the rush of air and temperature change, but there's an actual cooling, sweet sensation, which is a sign that there's something here, there is a good quality, there is something worth going back for a second sip of. Yeah, so you've got the smoothness, you've got that aftertaste that leaves you with not a kind of musty taste, which is what some of the lower quality pu'ers will give you. This one gives you that kind of cooling, sweet sensation at the end. So, putting together a little bit of the watery element, a body that could expand a little more, yet that aftertaste that's cooling, refreshing, and a smack of sweetness in it, gives this pu'er an 89, almost up into the 90s. I wanted to give it a 90, but there were those little things that were just kind of holding me back. So this is Adagio's PuerPoe. It is $4 for a sample size. I'm Jason Walker, and this is Walker Tea Review.